Pamela and today I have a difference problem from Nanhua SA2 from the year 2024 in paper 2, question 12. Let's begin. So, we have that David gets $15 more allowance than Edward each week. The important information here is $15 more. Let's underline. Next, every week each of them spends $25 and saves the rest. When David saves $216, Edward saves $96. How much allowance does David get each week? These conditions are very difficult to visualize. So what can we draw? We can draw models. So let's start by drawing the models for each week. Starting with David's model. If David's model is this long, how long will Edward's model be? It will be shorter than David's model. And what is the difference between these two models? It is $15. Now, both of them will spend $25 and save the rest. Firstly, we notice that every week, the difference in allowance remains the same. And the same amount is spent. So, what is the difference in the savings? $15. So, the difference in the savings remains the same. So, this is for every week. Let's take a look at the first week. And the second week up until the last week. So, each week, the difference in savings will be the same, $15. Now, the question says, David saves $216 and Edward saves $96. So what is the total difference in savings? It is $216 minus $96 and that will give us $120. Now, how can we find the number of weeks? We can take 120 divided by 15. The difference in savings each week and that will give us 8 weeks. Now that we have the number of weeks, can we find what is David's savings each week? It will be his total savings of 216 divided by 8 and that gives us $27. So, what will be his allowance every week? We can just add 25 and we will get our answer of $52. Great, so we have solved the question. Let's summarize what we have learnt. So in this difference problem, we have the same amount spent. So the difference remains the same. And the important formula was that we can find the number of weeks by taking the total difference in savings divided by single difference in savings. And that is all for this question. If you have any other questions regarding P5SA2, you may scan this WhatsApp QR code to join our study group for P5 students. And with that, I'm Teacher Pamela and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye!